Okay, we're on.
All right,
Okay.
Okay.
groovy. Hello, everyone,
Yes,
and
we're on.
welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle Blood
Oh, I
Packs.
see.
I am your storyteller here, Extel.
Ooh.
Real quick before we get started, Vampire the Masquerade is a game of personal horror as well as a game of creatures of the night. And as such, there may be themes, topics, or scenes that can contain content that is uncomfortable for some. I've talked with the cast. I know their lines and bails. And we have safety systems in place that if things get too heavy, they can let me know. If so, and if I'm ever setting a scene or something and then suddenly switch gears, that's why. The same goes for you too at home. If something disturbs you, or if it's too much, take a break, take care of yourself, and come back whenever you want. Now I'm gonna quiet my voice so that these lovely people can tell you who they are. Please tell us who you are and who you're playing. We'll start with how the order they are on my screen. So we'll start with Justin.
Hey everybody, good evening. I'm Justin. I'm going to be playing Oscar for tonight's events. So yeah.
Tenzin.
Hi, I'm Tenzin. I'm going to be playing Dara Whitelilly, a vampire. You can find me on Twitter under Tenzin Days, as in days of the week. I'm they, them. My character is she, her.
Layla.
Hi, I'm Layla. I use they, them, and Zers or self pronouns. They're just like she, her, herself, a little zestier. I also don't know how to do tech, and that's why this is how things are. OBS is weird on my computer. Hi.
It's better.
I deeply appreciate everyone tuning in. That's kind of that's all. I'm playing Karma, who uses she, her pronouns, and is a Bruja vampire, and we love her. So, and also I look great, and that's all that matters. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
where we are.
Facts.
fantastic. And Joel.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Joel. I use they, them pronouns, but my character is Javier Cordova, who uses he, him pronouns.
Again, I am a storyteller, Extel. I use he, him pronouns, but the characters that I play will change variously as I play everybody else that's not these lovely people. So, without further ado, let us start the episode. Session 2, New Problems, Old Mistakes. Some problems are new, some are old. Either way, you're gonna have to deal with them. Enough said. So, with this in mind, let's peer into the abyss. Javier, you find yourself stumbling back into the place you reside. After a long night, the sun is just now rising. You don't know whether or not Karma or the other two vampires you met this night have made it home safely in the night. But one thing is for sure that, the daylight doesn't bother you. So, you know, it's fine. And for because I forgot to do this for everybody last time, tell me, what does Javier look like?
Uh, just for a quick description, he looks like Joel from The Last of Us, but Hispanic. Um, so he's he's like dad fit, where he's fit, but like no longer the cliche usual chiseled muscle person that people get when they're in their 20s and muscular. He has a scruffy beard. Uh, he's wearing like three different layers of like plaid and leather. He currently is wearing his jacket, but as soon as he takes it off, he's just covered in all sorts of what he thinks are vampire killing tools, like garlic and salt and a couple of wooden stakes. He's got no color in his wardrobe. It's browns and blacks and I think his socks are now gray, but that's about it.
You stumble into the church that you live at,
Yes.
and you see Michael turns around. He's standing at the altar as you walk in, and he has the holy book in one hand, with his reading glasses on. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but Michael is a rather aged gentleman, probably a little bit more than middle aged, starting to gray, but maybe not completely gray. He wears these reading glasses and the classic priest robes, and he turns around.
Classic.
Javier,
I say I should just walk past him towards my room.
I was worried when you didn't come home last night. Are you okay?
Fine. Can't say karma is though.
And how is karma?
As usual, getting out of the frying pan and into the slaughter.
Be careful out there. Okay? It's dangerous. I know you know, but it looks like you've been through some, well, for lack of a better word, shit.
Yeah. Karma decided to lead me into a bitch and her lapdog. Wasn't the most amicable of interactions, but made it out with my neck okay.
Well, as long as you stay safe, and if you need any assistance, let me know.
All right. I go to my room.
What does your room look like? Tell us where Javier
Man,
dwells.
it's a bed and like a desk covered in crosses and bullet shells, and there's a broken fucking like gun hanging from the wall, like a rifle from when he thought he knew better. So it's just a reminder. But yeah, it's just a bed.
Do you rest during the day or do you go out?
Oh. I imagine I don't sleep much. So I probably sleep like just a few hours. He doesn't. He's seen too much to feel comfortable when he's not able to be conscious. Uh, but yeah, once he sleeps for however long his mind lets him sleep, he'll probably gear up and head out again.
However long it takes to keep the engines running, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me where you headed. What are you going to do?
Probably to Burger Lord around the corner to grab me some food. Um, that's about it for now.
In
Priorities.
the city, house and city during the daytime is honestly just as busy it is at night. Um, you are in, I believe your home is located in Regents. Um, so it's more populated in this area than it is at night, but it's still a pretty bustling city. Um, in this area, there are many people who go to and from work. Not a lot of business gets done here. Of course, the few fast food places, small startup businesses on corners and whatnot, in rundown buildings that everybody knows and everybody goes to because they trust it, because they live here and these people are a part of the community. Burger Lord is just around the corner, as you said, and it has a few people inside, not too many people inside. Um, and tell us, what are you ordering here?
Um, a bacon double cheeseburger, probably.
The person at the register has a very I don't want to be here attitude, but also is willing to put on a fake smile, but you can tell it's fake, you know. And they help you
Yeah.
just fine.
I'll probably give them one of those. I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. Let's just get this over with as quickly as possible attitudes, which I'm sure they will understand. Just without words.
You receive a text. It's from Kim.
To have a flip phone.
Keep it simple.
Now, listen, I destroyed my last phone because I got frustrated. I need a new one. I switched to a fucking flip phone. What's the problem? Move on.
It's from Kim. She
Okay.
says, "We need to talk about last night. Meet me."
I'll just send like an I. Is that like an okay, I guess? Not even cap, just an O and a K, and that's it. Just like an agreeance, and that's it. And I'm gonna eat my fucking burger first, and then
Um,
I'll go meet her.
just as you finish your burger and are heading out, you see that her trademark black SUV pull up right on you.
Mhm.
The window rolls down. Get in.
I get in.
She just starts driving. No particular place. It doesn't seem like she plans to go anywhere in particular. Just to, she feels safest talking about whatever she's going to talk about in here in the car. So you know my job now.
I know parts of it.
Um, yeah, it's a bad business to go around telling vampire hunters that you work for a vampire. Um, and I mean, to be entirely frank with you, I'm a ghoul, so it's you know it's a thing. But look, I want you to know. I want you to know, John is one of the good ones. Okay, he's new to the scene. Only been here a few years. I've been with other vampires, ghoul to them, and they're always terrible. Well, John treats me nice. John treats me good.
Okay.
I just want you to know that you have nothing to worry about with him. Okay, he's not going to send anybody after you. Um, I mean, you saw me, like, he sends me out to hunt vampires all the time. So, well, not like hunt, more like the ones who like disrespect him. You know,
I
he has a soft spot for humans, though, it seems.
okay.
It's hard to get a read on you a lot of the time, right? It's like you could be more open, with whatever you're thinking.
I'd rather not.
Understandable. But yeah,
Did you call me for pleasantries or
I called you because I was worried that you might try to like go after John, which would not be a good idea, but you know,
he's not at the top of my priority list?
who is?
Do you need anything else?
No. We're good.
I'll just wait until she drops me out because I can't like just I'm not a creature of the night. I can't just step off the car that's moving. So I'll just I guess this is the awkward, oh, we're going the same way kind of thing.
She very much drops you off at the nearest bus station. You're
Cool.
actually not too far. She mostly drove in like very large like circles, but circles nonetheless. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and you are relatively close to where she picked you up from, the burger joint.
I'm gonna go get some boba. That was gonna be my next stop, but interruptions happened.
Grabbing some boba.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, as you enjoy your nice boba on a beautiful sunny day in House and City, Night falls as time passes. People have gone to bed, gotten home from work, put their kids to sleep, brushed their teeth, stressed about their day, cried, laughed, loved, lived in the sun, in the clouds, in shades. However, the three of you did none of those things. Because to the world, anybody who saw you while you were having your day sleep, you know different than any other dead body. But as the moon rises and the vitae in your system starts to activate, you awaken to terrorize the night once more. Everyone make a rouse check. You must make a rouse check on at the beginning of your night to see how much blood it took you to wake up. So roll one, put your hunger at 1, and then roll 1 die.
That does not count the human, right?
No, you do not have hunger.
Ha,
I got
take that,
one
losers.
success.
You do not get hungry. However, I do believe you were at hunger too. Although you could have
Yeah.
fed in the night when you gotten home with your plethora of choices.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I did.
What am I rolling again?
1. Excuse me. Put your hunger at 1 and your dice pool at 1.
Hunger
And,
at 1, dice pool at 1.
It's a rouse check.
Oh,
Whenever
so
I
just
say
roll
rouse
2
check,
dice?
when you make a pool, the 1 hunger counts as 1 die. So if it's just 1 total.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's confusing. I know.
I got 1 success.
Nice. So you do not get hungry. Whenever I say rouse check, this is the check that I mean. So for future reference. And Oscar.
Sorry, I have 1 success as well.
Oof.
All of you are safe. Yeah, nice. And with that, we go to Dara. Tell me, what do you do when you awaken this fine evening? And also, tell us what Dara looks like. Again, because I forgot to ask last time.
Yes. So Dara looks Asian. Bob haircut, no bangs, dark blue hair, 5'8". Likes wearing tight fitted clothes, huge tits. Typical hot vampire stuff. So yeah.
And tell us, what do you do on this fine evening as you wake up?
Well, Dara, usually the first ritual is wash up, freshen up. Try to look at least a little more alive than the normal. Puts on some color, some like blush, just adds a little bit of warmth to their undead tone, I guess. Their cold tone. Puts on a like a black suit, but like as if to attend a funeral, but not so much. She checks her phone for any updates, anything that may be of importance, see if there's any new task that needs to be handled.
You see nothing. There is a text from Tinsang.
Hmm.
It's just a heart.
A heart.
Purple heart.
Purple heart. That's really odd. I send a question mark.
You get no reply.
Must have been a butt dial.
And then the heart is deleted.
Oh fuck! All right then, shit. Not gonna bring that up. That's for sure. I'll just pretend like I didn't even. Then you know what? I'll delete the question mark as well.
Probably
delete
best.
the question mark. It's like, great, this is already a weird start to the morning. And she, gains back her smile and then checks the news. Any kind of news, any dead, anybody in any accidents.
You do see on the news, a news reporter pops in, news reporter named
Oh,
Chad Willingham, and he comes up on the TV and he very much breaking news last night in Agua Arbor, a dead body was found near an abandoned home. Uh, the police say that it was just a random death due to drug overdose, but there are many questions of whether as to why the body was withered so intensely. They said the body had been found. It'd been a few weeks that it sat there, but I'm sure that that's not the case. More at 11.
I turn off the news. Pretty much what I expected. They jump pretty quickly on these things. They used to take much longer to discover bodies, but now with all the technologies, it's just too easy. I look to, well, Tensang's not around, right? I guess not their shift yet. I call out to Genevieve. I believe that is the brunette from the first episode. Yes.
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 Genevieve comes in immediately as if she was waiting by the door. Hello. I'm
I lower my voice a little bit, and I so that only the two of us can hear. And I ask, how is she today?
She is as usual. She is well, not happy.
Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Can you tell her that I will be visiting her today?
We tried to feed her and she would not take it.
Again? Are we really doing this again? She knows she needs to feed.
She refuses. She doesn't want it.
Okay, I'm coming. Let's go.
Right this
And
way.
yeah, so I follow Genevieve, and not like my usual demeanor of a very practiced smile and lighthearted attitude. This is a Dara that not everybody gets to see, as she follows Genevieve down many flights of stairs into what seems like a very hidden underground uh, level of the manor.
Tell me, how well accommodated is this place? Is it just your state of the art dungeon, or is it a little bit more plush
It's
than
a
that?
little more cushiony. It's not something. Um, yeah, no, it's made like, okay, originally it was dungeony, but you can tell that there was some renovations, some modern touches done to it to make it more comfortable, to make it more livable.
And you make your way through here to the place where this mystery person is held. You hear a heavy breathing on the other side of the door.
Um, Dara reaches for a light switch beside the door, and when it turns on, it brings to light a large glass wall, like a safety glass. You can see through it. Who's inside can see me. And the walls are cushioned. There's no sharp objects in sight. And there is a bed, there is a TV, there's a desk drawer that's kind of bolted down. And there is one person in that room.
As the lights come on, you hear her voice. Have you come to torment me again?
Very funny. I heard from Genevieve that you're not feeding, and we've been through this many times. Let's not act dramatic. Hmm?
Dramatic. Sure. Sure, dramatic. Yeah, let's not act dramatic, Dara.
Just take it.
I
Just one.
don't want it. I don't want this.
I don't care what you want or don't want. It's a little too late for that. So
Is
at
it?
least, yes, it's too late for that. You know that. It's been what, 70 years?
If you
Just
let me
take it.
outside, it won't be so permanent.
I know exactly what will happen if I let you outside.
Yes, I do too.
So you see why I won't do that.
You think you're so caring, so loving, the perfect sister, don't you?
I guess. Not
You
in
don't,
those exact words, but
you don't get it. You don't get it. What I live through every single day down here, every single night down here. It's maddening.
I you have television. You can see what's happening in the world, and I can always give you updates. If you'd like, I can and give you a friend or two.
Stop.
Uh,
Stop it. I want no one in here. I just want to be out. I want, you know what I want.
I know that if I let you out, you will walk directly into that blaring sun outside.
Yes, I should have died 70 years ago. Why can't you let that happen? Why can't you accept that? I didn't want this.
Because I can't let you go, Kara. You're my sister. I can't. Without you, I'm not gonna have anyone left. You know this.
Anyone left? Oh, that's rich. Anyone left? Anyone? So okay. Dad dies. Who never gave, who never cared, and then what, you get fiancéed off to someone that also doesn't care. When have you ever had anyone, Dara? When was the last time you had someone? I don't have anyone either.
Dara raises a hand up to the glass wall and says, "Me, you have me. You'll always have me. I'll always be here for you."
I lost you when you became this thing. You're not whatever you think you are. You're not some perfect being, some loving sister. You're not who you say you are. You put on that mask and act like it's all okay, but it's not. Never was.
But does that really matter as long as we're together? I can't lose you. I've already lost everyone I've ever loved.
We've had a lifetime. And then some. I just wanted to go in peace.
I know you'll come around. I know you will. It's just a matter of time. I'm really sorry for what I did to you. I know it was selfish, but I really think that if you gave it some time, we can.
Get out of here. And don't
Can you
come back
please-
until
can
you're
you-
ready to open that door.
Can you please feed at least, please?
No.
I can't watch you starve. Just please, I'll get Genevieve, I'll get anybody. Just drink something. For me?
She steps closer, and you see the same face staring back at you, almost like a reflection, but older, wrinkles and gray hair. I'll drink your blood. How about that? I'll take it all.
Is that really what you want?
Just go.
Dara can see their beloved twin sister, who has aged into a much older version of her, turn their grayed out hair and their small back facing her. They turn away from her, and Dara wipes a tear.
This is why mother never loved you.
I didn't need her to love me. I knew I had you.
How's that going for you? Let me know. Put it in one of those blood packs and slide it in here. Oh, wait. You don't come down here that much, do you?
Goodbye. And Dara storms out, slamming the door behind that it almost shatters.
Genevieve is staring outside the door and makes very a very pointed attempt to not make eye contact with you as you walk out, and follows behind.
Dara's obviously been crying because you can see that the bloody tears have been wiped very forcefully, that there's almost a cut on her cheek, but then it kind of heals itself almost, and does not bother making any eye contact either.
Oscar, you awake fresh. You feel good. You had a good night last night. Partied at the Dragon a little bit before you went home. It's a great time. However, you wake up without a phone.
Fuck.
And a note on your dresser in very familiar handwriting.
Fuck.
Come to my office. Signed, DH.
I'm gonna look at that and I'm like, come on, man. I did what you asked. Like, figured we'd be in your good graces, but fuck. And then I'm just gonna casually walk over to my drawer, pull out another phone. I'm gonna shoot Dara a message like, hey, I gotta go to the boss. You wanna come with?
When was this message shot?
You have been making your way downstairs.
Okay, no, I'm like too focused that I don't even pick that.
I would start getting ready because I'm like, maybe it's actually a good thing. Maybe. I don't like. Where the fuck did my phone go? Ooh, but I'm gonna be contemplating this as I'm getting myself ready, for what the night brings.
You make your way there, uneventfully as you approach the secretary's desk. He's waiting for you. Seems pretty pissed. Whatever you did. Yep. Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, and I'm just gonna like open the door and close it behind me. I'm like, hey boss, hi, how's it going?
He just holds up a finger to you as you walk in. His back turned to you, staring at the window, as he usually is whenever you walk into his office. For some reason, he's always at that window. And he doesn't turn to you when he speaks. I thought I told you to handle a problem and not make a new one.
We took care of the problem, boss. I didn't realize that we had that I had caused a new one.
Oh, so tell me, what is this? And he holds your phone up to you, and it is the picture you sent of you and Dara next to the shriveled up dead body.
It looks like evidence to show that we took care of the problem.
Keyword evidence, right? See, you see, the main thing about us, right, is our masquerade. Our masquerade. Our masquerade. Oscar, don't tell me you forgot such a simple concept in your old age.
N- No, boss, but things got a little hectic, so I figure the picture would suffice considering it was over encrypted message and you got it. We showed that we had the proof because we had to ditch the body and yeah.
Nothing's encrypted, not fully. There's always some way. I mean, I easily hacked into this phone. It actually wasn't that hard.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay, you got me there.
There was, to give you credit, there was just some encryption, but not enough. The point is, Oscar, is that we do not do this. We don't. So I'm going to give you a task.
Got it, boss.
When I call on you, you will do me a favor. It will
Okay.
be sometime in the next month or so. Yeah, month or so.
Okay.
Got it?
I'll be by my phone waiting for your message, boss.
Here's your phone. I put better encryption on it. If you want good encryption, I would suggest going to John. He has access to really high tech stuff.
That okay. I'll definitely give John a visit then. You hear of all the encryption that's coming out there. It's like, oh, well then, store bought stuff, buy stuff, the apps and everything. I figured that would work, but I appreciate the heads up, boss. Yeah, that's why you're the boss, as I'm casually grab my phone.
It's uh, his anger seems to have dissipated quite a bit as you just talked. it seems as if he's just kind of like whatever now. Yeah, just don't. Just don't. Where's Dara? Do you know?
She didn't answer my message. I think she may be taking care of something, but I will relay a message if you desire.
I hear from John you met up with another vampire last night. We were talking, and turns out we were after the same person, and so the person he sent was there with you.
Yes. I think her name was Karma. She had amazing makeup and some pretty decent skills.
Hmm. Hmm. Good to know. Karma. And clan.
We didn't get into specifics on that, boss. Like I said, everything kind of going on. It was a little rushed. That didn't come up part of the conversation.
Hmm. Well, if she is useful as you say, make use.
Can do. Can do, boss.
You're dismissed.
Alrighty. Like I said, I'll be on my phone as I'm starting to walk backwards. I'm like, I'll be on my phone waiting for your message. We'll let Dara know that something may be coming down the line, and I'll let her know that you had asked about her, boss. So you have a good rest of your evening, and I'll close the door.
Do me a favor, and as you are exiting, roll for me What's an awareness?
He said wits and awareness. Okay.
Difficulty is 3.
Alrighty. Wits and awareness. Let's see. So
Also, there may be times where I disclose a difficulty to you, and there may be times where I don't. You know, just heads up.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Dip in that difficulty.
Yep.
Pressure or anything.
Boo.
I got 1 success.
As you're closing the door, for the briefest of moments, a eerie feeling creeps up your spine. Almost as if someone was watching you. But just as fast, it's gone. And if you look around, there's no one besides Draco in the room and the secretary outside, who are both turned away from you in their respective directions.
I'll just, when I get that creepy feeling, I know where that's from. I can't, yeah, I know where it's from. It's never left me. But I'm just going to like walk away and start leaving, but I'll also continue to kind of keep my eye out, uh, hoping maybe I can get some closure if that's the case.
Karma, what are you doing on this nice evening as you wake up from your slumber?
Well, much like Dara, I do have to put on my skin for the day, you know. Just gotta put on my makeup, make sure my hair is presentable. I probably try to text Javier, like, what's up? Where are we heading tonight? I maybe get a response, maybe don't. I don't know. That's not up to me.
You don't.
And I go, hard to get as usual. All right. And then I go, well, all right, guess I'm hitting the town on my own. And I just hit up the clubs. That's where I'm going, honestly. And I think I'm specifically hitting up the clubs because I know Javier would disapprove. And whenever Javier doesn't answer my messages, I just do something that I know he would disapprove of because I want his attention. Yes.
Tell me, is there any specific club that you go to? Or are you just going around?
I think I jump back and forth. Like it's been 6 months of mostly doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So I just I know what club is going to be popping at any point. Like I could make a good career as a club promoter. I don't though. Yeah, so I'm probably just in whichever club is like the most packed and the loudest and the darkest and yet brightest with lights.
There is a club that is usually that you can get into the most happening at night.
I can always get into a club. Let's set that straight immediately.
There is one you've never been able to get into.
Oh no.
One in particular, but the outside of that one, there is one club that is what you would consider the second best in the city. It's called Sachet.
Sachet away, baby.
And it is popping tonight. However, you do recall John inviting you to that one club that you've never been able to get into, which happens to be his club. And he told you that you would be able to get in free of charge. Just let them know who you are.
I think I'm like an hour into partying at the second best club, and then I'm like, wait, wait, cute man invited me place. Oh, Javier would hate that. And then I immediately decide to go there. And I
Um,
send, but while I'm in the other club, I do send Javier a picture of me in the club.
Javier, you received this. You know which club that is too. The Sachet.
I ignore it.
Selfie.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to get a selfie with John by the end of the night. Let's fucking go.
You find yourself at the Dragon. It is a club that is the most happening in the city. Many celebrities come here. Many other important figures. Some politicians that need not be named frequent this place. Um, and you see the line outside stretches around the building. It is long, and everyone wants to get in here, but not everybody will. And even though some of them know that, they still try anyway because it's just that great. However, you do not have to stand in line.
As I walk by, I go, good luck, bitches.
Ah!
A lot of them give you very jealous stares. I'm like, who's that?
I'm used to it. It's
Why
fine.
does she get to go in the front? What is that? What's that about? Why can't I go in front? Um, all you have to do is tell the bouncer your name, and the red rope is unhooked, and you are allowed inside.
Thanks,
Um,
hon. I strut inside.
as you walk in, it is packed to the brim. There is a large dance floor in the center of the room with bars that are on both walls that kind of encircle the building. On the inside, it's a very large bar that just wraps around, except for where the door is. Um, you see, there's a balcony. Um, there's a second floor which has mirrors on it. It seems like it's closed off. It might be like an employee area, you don't know. And then there seems to be a third level, seems to be one small room that's the highest. And again, mirrors, it looks like it's square in shape, but it does have a door on it. So maybe someone's in there, maybe the office of John, probably seems likely.
I immediately
Uh,
go where I think John is.
um,
Immediately.
you are not allowed up onto the second floor just
What's
yet.
stopping me?
It is a bouncer who's standing by it. Sorry, you can't go up there.
Oh, of course. I'm not trying to cause any trouble. I just wanted to know if John was around. You know, he invited me here, and so I thought, I would say thank you in person.
You know, John.
Yeah, I know John. I show him John's number in my phone.
I don't know whose number that is.
It's.
He doesn't have John's number.
I'm so sorry that you don't have your boss's number.
That could be
That's.
that could be anybody named John for all I know. Like you're
Let
not.
me.
Hold
I
on.
try to call John.
Um, it rings quite a few times before it's picked up. Yeah,
Hi, John.
what's up?
Hey, are you in your office? Is that your office on like the third floor?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
here
are
at
you
the
here?
Dragon. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Oh, you came. Nice.
Of course
Nice.
I did. Where else am I gonna go?
Well, why haven't you come up here yet? What's going on?
Well, there's a bouncer. He just wasn't sure that this was your number, but I don't blame him. He's just like trying to protect you, which he should be because you're precious property.
As you're talking, the bouncer's like confidence and like that not being John's number is slowly waning. Put him on. Put him on. Put him on. Give him the phone.
Do you want? Should I put him on speaker, or do you want to just talk to him directly?
Just put him on. Put him on.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
You're on speaker.
uh Yo, who's manning the VIP floor right now? Who is that? Um, shit. It's it's Chris. It's Chris, sir. Chris, who the fuck are you? How long have you been here? Just a few months. Just it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, sir. Yeah, if you don't let my friend up, I'm breaking your fucking legs. Okay? Capiche? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Going up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be right there, John. And then I hang up and I go, and those are nice legs too. You do not want that to happen. And I just keep on going.
As you head up to the second floor, there's a door that separates the stairway from the rest of the club. And as you walk in, the music, which was blaring outside by a DJ, is almost non-existent in here. And
Good.
instead, there's a light classical song playing from speakers throughout the place. It's very fancy in here. There are plenty of tables and chairs and booths that you see various people sitting at. People in suits, um, people in, excuse me, people
Bless you.
in work clothes, and just a variety of people up here. Make a make a wisdom awareness check for me. The difficulty's not high; it's two, but just see how well you notice.
A wisdom,
A wits and awareness.
wits, and awareness. Okay, there's wits. Is awareness a thing? Yes, there it is. Great. All right. Sorry that I don't know how to play this game yet. Um, great. And then, so wits is great. I got 3 successes.
Ooh.
The people at the table have glasses, what looks to be wine glasses, but what you notice is that these glasses are not full of wine, but of another red substance that you know pretty well.
Cranberry
Nice.
juice.
It's cranberry juice, yeah.
Kool-Aid.
It's red
Good
flavor.
for keeping everything balanced.
Yeah.
Do I see
He does
John
not
in here?
have bowel problems.
John is not in here. However, you do see Kim, and Kim approaches you. Oh, hey, Karma, right? Yeah.
Yeah, double K, twinsies.
Hey, yeah, cool. Don't do that. But we're going upstairs. I'm gonna take you to see John. Um, and yeah, he said to bring you up here. So come on, follow me.
That's so sweet. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is the VIP area. I heard Chris was giving you time. Don't worry, I got him.
Oh,
I got him.
yeah, no, and don't even worry about Chris. Like, I wasn't. I knew I had John's number, so it was good. It was a little weird. I mean, and
I mean,
me,
are you
but
sure? Cause John was like rough him up a little bit. I mean,
I mean, just make
if you're
sure
cool
you
with it,
don't
it's fine.
actually break the legs, cause those are some nice legs.
Oh, he'll heal in a few months. It's all right.
That is true. I forgot humans can heal and stuff.
Yeah.
Weird.
Speaking of healing, before we continue, you took a point of aggravated damage last time.
That's true.
Yeah. By the way, anybody who spent any willpower, your willpower is refreshed at the beginning of the new night, so you have all those back. However, to heal aggravated damage, um, you have to make 3 rouse checks. And you can only heal 1 point of aggravated damage per night. You can, if you want to. You don't have to. It's enough to where it's a little uncomfortable for you, but it's not at all like inhibiting any ability to do anything.
Well, yeah, well, I'm just going up to see John, so I don't see why I would try to heal right now.
Kim leads you up another set of stairs, which leads to the glass box you saw earlier. It is, from what you can tell, also in the VIP area, that these are two-way mirrors. no one can see in, but everybody can see out. And the same thing with John's office. As you walk in, you notice that you can see out to the dance floor, even in the VIP area. And this room is immaculate. It is pristine, very clean, all white. You see a bear skin rug on the floor, in between two chairs, two very nice chairs that are the very like new age chairs where it's like you don't know how to sit in it. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't need to
um,
sit.
and there is a cushioned couch near the entrance uh, to the office, and he has a very modern desk with many knickknacks on it. One of those like ball things where you pull one out and it clicks and it hits the other side out and it goes back and forth. Which you see him playing with it as he walks in. As you
I
walk
just
in.
I just walk in with the biggest smile on my face, just like, John,
Oh,
hi.
hey,
Oh my
Karma.
god.
Yeah, Karma. I remember.
Yes.
How you doing?
Absolutely.
You okay?
I'm I am doing great, especially, after you dealt with like the whole bouncer situation. I really appreciate that. I
Oh
love a
yeah, yeah.
man who knows how to handle his business.
Oh no, yeah. Like I run a pretty tight ship here. Anybody knows that if they don't do what I say, well, they might not be able to say anything ever again. But that's beside the point. Um, I um I'm happy he did such a good job taking out what's his face. I don't remember his name anymore. Once I sent you there, I kind of forgot it. What was it? You remember
I
at
think
all?
like
No,
Kevin or something. I don't know. It
Kevin.
was weird.
Seems like a Kevin. I don't know. Anyway,
Same.
yeah, you did a good job though. Where's your friend? The stoic one. You know.
Oh, Javier. I don't know. I texted him and he didn't answer, which is one of the reasons why I'm here. I know he would hate it if I was here. So,
Oh,
you know.
I heard you linked up with some of Draco's people.
Yeah, the Dara and Oscar.
I don't know their names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just have a good memory. I'm one of the smart ones.
Okay. Um. Yeah. Tell them to come by. Tell them all to come by.
I know. Well, I think Javier would come by more if he knew that we were hanging out. Do you want to send him a photo? Show him how
Yeah.
much fun
Sure.
we're having?
Yeah. Do it.
Great.
Do it.
Yeah. And I
Uh.
I take a
In the
photo with the most try hard expression on my face.
Oh, like a Miley Cyrus.
Javier, you receive this photo. In it, you see Karma and John just smiling all the way. You can actually see a hint of fang poking out of John's teeth. And actually, Dara and Oscar, you receive a text from Draco as well, telling you that you're wanted at the Dragon.
Wait, when we were in the cunt caravan, did I get Dara and Oscar's numbers?
I don't see why not.
Okay, then I also message it to them and I'm like, come over to the dragon. We're having a party. And I send a voice message specifically so you can hear exactly how I said it.
Tell me how Javier reacts to this.
Well, I was in the middle of doing my own shit.
It is nighttime, so you have done your stuff, unless you're doing other stuff.
I mean, I figured I was probably in the process of tracking someone
Oh,
or
yeah.
something. But for some reason, I have a fucking dumbass for an acquaintance, and it's clear that I'm the one who has to get him out of trouble. So I'm just gonna go get them out of trouble.
I
Again,
make sure to text Javier. If Chris gives you any trouble, let me know.
I still don't respond for the record.
Oh, I can
Dara,
feel it. I can feel that he's coming now.
Your phone gets warm, but it's not from using an app. It's just my anger is seeping through.
It's
Roll
like
for anger.
red 1:59 a.m.
Error code. I'm pissed off. Um, Dara and Oscar, you two also received this text. Again, you see John. You both have seen John before. John is a Draco sort of took John under his wing as he was coming up. This is something you both would know, but not the others. You are actually both way older than John. And it was Draco that actually gifted John the territory of Westhausen and also the Club the Dragon. Used to be Draco's, but he gave it to John.
Okay, well, by this point, that whole ordeal with Dara was done, and she was just kind of finding herself again, and was about to maybe relax, have a drink, maybe, and sees the text, and I mean, sees the voice message, says, "Oh, it's Draco's protege. Yeah, guess I got nothing else going on," and then
Probably also
and
send
then
him.
texts back, "Be right there."
I'd probably also send a message while I'm outside of the building and say, "Hey, come pick me up. I'm outside of the boss's office. I just had an interesting conversation. Plus, Karma is at the club."
Suddenly everybody's at this club. Okay. So I text back and say, "On my way."
I didn't make this clear, and I should have. Dara and Oscar in a group chat with me called the Cunt Caravan. So so they both got it at the same time. They know each other got it.
And real quick, because I almost forgot again for our last two. Oscar, tell us what Oscar looks like.
Well, in this case, you would see Oscar standing at about 5'8" as well.
Same height.
Yeah, same height. What? Um, Dark skin, Mexican American, um, having wearing vests, some nice slacks, some really good shoes. You would also see him like rocking a wide brim hat, black vest on too, with the sleeves rolled up, and you would notice like his hands and arms are tatted all the way up, and you'll see also various roses throughout it, symbolizing the clan that he's part of. And yeah, so that's he'd have slick back, black hair. Keeps it pretty nice and pretty nice and and clean. As he's just kind of waiting for Dara to pick him up.
And
What does he smell like? Sorry.
I would say he'd probably smell like teakwood.
nice. And Karma, what does Karma look like?
Karma is 5'2".
Great
That's
start.
why she is the way she is. Karma is 5'2". One of those inches is absolutely the thick curly black hair, but she will never admit that. Her wardrobe consists of red velvet, black, and then white and gold accents where appropriate. Um, Always wearing heels, 24/7 heels. When she's running from people, she just leaves the heels. She doesn't even take them off. She just leaves them. She does not carry them. And then she usually has her bow stuff on her back. Not right now because she's in a club. Clubs don't call for bow stuff, but she does have a dagger strapped to her thigh underneath her dress. So there is also that. She's light medium skin tone, eyes as dark as the sky. If I want to be dramatic about it. Yeah.
I just realized, yeah, you standing out. John stands a whole foot taller than you, so it's a fun interaction. Because he's 6'2".
How I like them.
Ah!
Ah!
Nice. So
Which, never mind.
let's compress time here. You all arrive at the same time, Dara, Oscar, Javier, and are let into the club.
I'd imagine like on the conversation, like as we're driving over there, I'd let Dara know a little bit what had happened. Especially when it comes to like, yeah, the boss got a hold of my phone, broke into it, not happy about the picture we sent.
But I thought he wanted proof. Were we not providing proof?
He said that was evidence because it's a photo, it's not encrypted. I guess he just wanted the fucking head. But it's like, come on, like I'm thinking in my head, come on, old man. This it's it's 2022, baby. You mean evidence is right there. It's we don't need to
He is
fucking bring
so ancient. He's so behind the times, honestly. Like we're
well,
on our own like private network. Like I don't think anybody will be hacking it anytime soon. So
well, but so I will say he at least he showed me a thing. He showed me something, so he's not as far behind as we think he is, because he actually hooked me up with some encryption stuff. He told me to go link up with John about it. So, yeah, probably need a link into that. He's probably just old fashioned. Is what it is.
I mean, did you see that rug?
Oh, I see the rug, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's ancient, much like him. But I didn't say anything though.
no, 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 no. Last thing. You know, we're hot. Last thing we need to say is anything bad to the boss, and then end all of this awesomeness. So
Yeah, that would be pretty stupid of us, I guess.
yeah,
Let's go meet our new friends.
I do have one thing. Our new friend, Karma, her friend. I'm curious to know how much she knows.
What, that mortal?
Yes,
Probably nothing. What do they know, if anything?
that's my concern.
You're
Because
concerned he knows nothing?
I'm concerned he knows something.
Well, he must know something, but I
Well,
don't believe he knows everything.
that's the scary part. We don't know what he knows. If he knows something,
If
those
he
two.
knows, if he knows, I'll take care of it.
I mean, you could take care of it. I could take care of it. One of us can take care of it.
Oh, then
Big
you
thing.
take care of it. I don't want to waste my time doing that.
Okay. The big thing to note is we need to kind of have an understanding and at least kind of put them understanding of if the boss finds out, he's not going to be a happy camper.
What about the mortal?
Hmm.
I
I mean,
feel
it's
like
not.
that would be the least of his worries.
I mean, he did have us dispatch this one dude for intruding into his territory, understandably so. But a mortal that could potentially know about everything, that's a scary threat. Granted, there are a lot of conspiracy theorists out there nowadays, which is
Who's gonna believe him? Ooh, I saw some scary bloodsuckers. Ah, how are you gonna prove it? No one will
you know,
believe him.
you're right, but remember, it's like we just talked about, boss is a little old fashioned. As soon as word of and
You know, Photoshop exists, right? Everything can be edited.
I
We don't.
I know, I'm just voicing a concern. Just
I know you're the paranoid one. Look, we're at this club. I've had kind of a rough start to my night. I really love a drink and meet this John.
well, then Bessie, let's go ahead and get a drink.
Let's. And we make our way to the bar.
Yeah, you all arrive.
I
You mute.
don't arrive at the same time as everybody else
Oh, okay.
because
Oh
I
yeah,
am
were you there the whole time?
no,
Tell,
I am a
tell me.
paranoid motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking watch the place for a while before I decide to step anywhere near this. I check out alternate exits paths. I check out any external windows. I check the fucking roof if there's anything in it or on it or any way in and or out and or sideways in the roof or on the roof or beneath it. I'm going to know this building like it was my mother's husband before I step a toe inside of that fucking place.
Karma texts Javier and says, when you're done staking the place out, we're on the 3rd floor.
You don't know that. Shut up. You don't know that that's what I'm doing.
Give me
Oh,
your
I know.
investigation. Wait 1 second while I look
Sure.
at the things.
Let me figure out what that means.
Let's give you wits and investigation here.
Wait, I have some of that. So
Melissa
that's
is asleep.
2 plus investigation.
Yep,
4.
a 4.
Yes, 2 for each.
This place is
Roll 3 success.
it makes a military base. Oh, you got 3
Basic.
successes. Okay, sorry. I thought you said 4 as in 4 successes. Either way, you get the same information that I'm about to tell you.
It went away, but it was 3.
This place is locked up tighter than a military base. In fact, it would make a military base look like child's play in comparison.
Can we say it's
makes
locked up
sense.
tighter than a chastity belt or no?
We could say that, but we're not going to.
But yeah,
I think
Yeah,
we should
no one's
say it.
gonna say that.
yeah.
No, none of us. None of the 5
Yeah,
of
no
us
one-
are going to have that thought.
No one's gonna.
I actually did think it, but I wasn't going to say it.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
encourage them. All right.
Of course I'm going to encourage it.
A couple of
Fine.
things.
Yes.
On your investigation,
Mhm.
you find 0 holes in the defense. While you don't see anybody posted outside, the building itself is rather fortified. You can get up close to it, and it's made of some tough material that's made to look like the regular building material that people make, but it is not that. It is a fortress. On in its own right, honestly, and that's pretty much most of what you glean from it. You know,
Okay.
although the only like problems you would say is probably any rotating shifts of like the bouncers and stuff at the doors and whatnot. There's a parking garage that leads underneath the building. When you check that out, it's hard to get into. Also, the parking garage itself is not, but the building is. It's pretty defensible.
So what I'm gonna do before I go inside, one last thing, is I'm going to, for lack of a better term, equip some of the smaller Molotovs that I have on my person.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put them in like, they're like smaller, so they're easier to hide. I'm just gonna hide them in different pockets of my like
Smolotovs.
trench coat. Exactly. So I'm gonna put them in places
Trademark.
that they're readily accessible, but a little bit hard to like sense. Because
Got it.
Tenzin,
Got it,
one
got
day
it.
I hope to be a genius like you.
Do me a
That'd be nice.
favor, and roll for me here your dexterity and subterfuge.
my dexterity and my subterfuge.
Yes.
Oh right, my dexterity is a 3.
Actually,
it's a
Oh,
bottom
okay.
6. I got to roll, yeah.
dexterity and subterfuge or charisma and subterfuge, whichever one is higher for you.
I'll do the first one, yeah. It's a 6
Okay, I want all the
dice.
vampires to have this accent now.
I accidentally put 16 dice, and it was 13 successes, and I freaked the fuck out.
You passed.
It was actually a roll. 4 successes.
You beat the game. Congratulations.
4 successes.
Okay. That's a secret roll that I made there, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I figure it's probably the fucking bouncer's gonna pat me down, isn't he?
No, they don't.
Oh,
They don't
what
at
an
all.
idiot. Found a new weakness.
They are aware that you are here with John, or for John, or in some capacity with John. So they don't at all. The club, as I said, is popping right now. The DJ's going. Tell me, Dara and Oscar, do you head up to? You've been here before. You've been allowed into the VIP area. You know what's going on. Um, Tell me, where do you go first? Do you stay downstairs in the club area, or do you go up to where all the other kindred are?
Kindred?
Yeah. Okay.
Kindred it is.
Again, they all are just up there sitting in there. Some you recognize, other kindred that have been in and out of the dragon all the time, in and out of Draco's territory. Some work for Draco to some extent, not as the extent as which you both do, but to some lesser extent. You do see Kim approach you and say, "We're just waiting for one more, and then we'll take you up there." Yeah.
Okay.
Javier, do you what do you do when you get in the club? You receive no direction of where to go.
Um, I
At least you haven't so far.
I'm assuming Kim is probably waiting, like somewhere that visible, right?
Actually, no, you don't see her anymore.
No. Okay. Even better than I don't know why I'm here. I'm just looking for karma, but I'm also keeping an eye open for anything overt that
You do have the text that we're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, and I've chosen to ignore you. So what makes you think I'm gonna start listening now? I'm gonna look around for any extra information I can get. If I can figure out how many of the people on the floor are fake vampire or rather fake humans. I'm walking into the wolf's mouth right now. I don't want to fucking
understandable.
I want to know everything that I can before I make any move.
Go ahead and roll for me your wits and awareness here.
Actually,
I'm gonna make a roll to see how well
6 successes.
everyone blends in at all.
Yeah.
You are able to spot about 4 kindred on the dance floor tonight.
That's more than the amount of Molotovs I probably carry.
They are doing various things, dancing or at the bar. You don't see anyone feeding or anything.
Yeah,
but
probably just for extra protection in case shit goes down.
They are scattered throughout. In fact, the DJ seems to be a kindred himself.
Turns out it's actually like the real Bach, but it's just.
Oh my God! Please tell me we have
evolved.
blood sprinklers.
However, you do find yourself approached by Kim. Hey, you get lost? I'm not doing that as like a thing. I'm just literally asking if you got lost.
I'm not.
Okay. You want to come upstairs? We're all waiting for you.
No, but I'll do it anyway.
Oh, fair. All right. And then you are all ushered into John's office, which is how I
give
described
Dara
before.
some heavy stink eye as soon as I see her.
You both see John and Karma chatting it up, and so yeah,
We're
so I had
absolutely
this guy
sitting too close together on the couch. I just want to make that very clear.
just lean super close. Yeah, and so like I had the guy by the throat, and I told him, I said, "Give me my fucking money if you want to wake up with a tongue tomorrow." You know,
You're so funny.
yeah, I know, right? I crack myself up a lot of the times, honestly. And like, he was going around, "Oh, hey, everybody's here."
Oh my God.
Hey.
It's my new friends and of course, Javier. I knew you would come as soon as you saw that John was here. Isn't it fun? Isn't it a great place?
I love it here. It's so comfy.
Is there like some sort of tension going on here that I don't know about?
No.
I would rather be anywhere other than here right now, if that's what you mean.
Really? It's a really nice place. You didn't see downstairs? Super fun.
It is. Yes. Yes. You always throw a great party.
Yeah, I don't spend a lot of time in the VIP section. Sometimes I can't talk. They're all boring stiffs down there. You know, they're all just kind of like, meh, meh, meh.
Na, na, na,
I
na,
started a business. Meh, I've made another million. Meh.
Eh,
I don't care.
Is there a
Yeah.
reason why we're here?
John, don't worry about Javier. This is how he acts when he likes you. So, it's
Oh,
fine.
cool, cool,
And
cool,
it's
cool.
not true.
Um, is there a reason I brought you here? I kind of want to. Oh, wait, no, I do have something actually. Um, yeah. First off, want to say you, uh, Javier, right? That's your name. Um, as long as you are in my territory, and he looks very pointedly at Oscar and Dara while he says this, you are safe from any problems. And if any kindred gives you any problems, whether they belong to my territory or not, if they are in my territory while they do give you problems, then I will deal with this swiftly.
So will I.
Should I wait for you to show up or should I deal with it myself? I'm good with any option.
I'm confused about what you mean, but yeah, sure, whatever you want to do.
If a kindred stepped up to me while we were both in your territory, could I handle it myself? Or is that stepping on your territory?
Killing them, yeah. Beating them to within an inch of their life, no.
Oh, perfect. Just
No.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you have the right to defend yourself if you need to. Just don't kill anybody. That's
Yes.
reserved. It's reserved for the barons.
Of course.
I didn't make the rule. It's just one of the rules. No.
Oh, I know.
But yeah. So that's one thing I wanted to say. You're here. You're in West Housen. You're safe. Just letting you know. Two, I'd like y'all to form a little band if that's all right. Or I've talked to Draco about it. We talked.
I've always wanted to be in a band.
Not an actual band.
I don't sing.
No.
no.
Well, I
I
would
don't
be
think,
the singer, obviously.
ladies. I don't think he's talking about necessarily a legitimate band. Although I'm not opposed to it. I
Do you
have a
play
finer thing
bass?
for
You
there.
feel like you play bass.
I may have dabbled in it a little bit, but that's not the point right now. We'll talk about that later. Um, no, if I'm not
Played
mistaken.
harmonica in high school.
I love that.
What would be the point of this band?
You scratch my back, I scratch your back, type of thing. You know, I call on you sometimes to help me out, and then I'll help you out.
I sort of only answer to Draco. I'll have to
I
check
know.
with him.
I talked to him already. He's fine with it.
Really?
Mhm.
He said that.
Yeah, he said you both needed some like away time from him anyway. Like, don't worry, you still reside in his domain, so he's still your baron. However, for a little while, you'll be under my supervision. You know, type of thing.
I see.
And if we say no,
You're free to say no. However, you're not free to say no. I mean,
I'm
you,
definitely doing this for sure, 100%.
you my good friend. I don't mean to like force you to do things. You know, that's not really my style, unless someone makes it my style. But anyway, yeah, no. What I mean by that is, you are a human. Yeah, and like can't have you just kind of like running around, you know, unsupervised.
So you expect me to work with this thing of a mortal? Is that right?
Javier's great once you know how to talk to him, you know?
how to talk to me?
As long as John, you're okay with all of this. This is
Yeah. Um.
okay. It's above my pay grade, so if you say it's good, I'm good with it.
don't let any other vampire finds out that Draco doesn't know. Don't tell him. Because here's what'll happen. One, main thing is they'll try to come after me. It's a there's can't let humans know type of thing. So they're trying to come after me, and especially you being like who you are, like they'll try to come after me. It just won't be nice because they'll all die, and then I'll just be standing there. You know what I mean? We don't want that. We don't want that. So, want to keep the city well oiled and moving. I don't want to. I don't want to take over the whole city. We don't want to do it. So we keep it a secret because not only will they try to kill me and fail, they will try to kill you and succeed. So don't do it. You know what I mean? Like don't
Wow.
tell anybody.
Yep. Mum is the word. As I will actually give Javier a quick glance. While else, I'll give Javier a quick glance, but then come back over to John.
Yeah, we're all good here.
Well, if I don't really have a choice, then I am very excited for this new endeavor, even if it is in the presence of certain types of people.
Yeah. Quick question though.
Yep, I'm all
Drinks for
ears.
drinks for the evening. Are we still paying for that, or
Yeah?
did we
Oh
kind of
no.
get them?
Now drinks on the house, right? A little bit celebratory for for whatever this moment, whatever you call it, the
Yeah,
formation of a coterie.
I
something like that.
still don't understand what the point of this group is.
There's a lot
We're
of
not
things.
just being brought together for no reason. You have a mark, didn't you not?
Oh, you are. You see, that's why I like them. If you ever want to become a vampire, I got you. You seem like a
I
gangrel,
don't.
so like you seem like you would make a great gangrel. So like, holler at me. Um,
Could we speed that process up? That would make this a lot more.
I will speed you to ashes.
see,
He does.
that's why I
Money
like
in
him. Like, look
That's
at that.
so
I know he's
funny.
great. He's really funny. He like
I
plays it really
say that.
straight, but
It is. It is.
I will move my bag because I still have my bag with me, and it just clanks a lot.
What a funny
The sound
little.
of bottles of alcohol clinking into each other.
What a funny
Oh,
little man.
you brought your own drinks. That's cute.
The moment that there's a clink, John very much stands up and looks at you, and then he's right in front of you, and then he grabs your bag. Like
Well,
there's almost no there's almost no like time
can't do
between.
anything.
He just like
I got
appeared in
speed,
front
yeah.
of you,
Okay.
and he just grabs it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are these Molotovs?"
oh
Aye.
come on, Javier, you didn't bring the Smolotovs, did you? It's a party.
No. It's totally fine. I get it. I understand. You're going in a room full of kids ready. You don't know what's happening. You're immortal. I get it. It's totally fine. Here, have your bag. Have your bag. Again, you're safe here. Actually, you know what? You can bring those types of things in my club, so long as you don't try to use them on me. Because if you do, I'll kill you faster than you could light anything. That was a weak threat, but you get what I'm saying.
I have no desire to harm you or yours. I just glance over at Dara, like, but not other people. But I don't say that. I just look at them like, oh, but this
And,
bitch. You
and,
know?
and I'm just like not even noticing it. I'm just like, okay. I
The
can't believe
humans'
this
eyes
is
are
what we're
doing this
doing.
weird thing where they look at me.
I wasn't even looking at karma is the thing.
Oh, I know.
I was just like, me?
Joke.
Yeah. Am I the drama?
Yeah. So drinks on me. I know you.
Love karma.
Do you like to drink, Javier? Do you want some alcohol? Something? There is alcohol. We do have regular patrons here, so it's totally
He
fine.
can drink the Molotov he brought. I'd like to see that.
Wouldn't mind seeing it.
If you
Oh,
can drink
still-
one of them until they're finished, then I'll accept you into this group. Otherwise, don't expect any support on out on the missions.
Dara, sweetie, be nice.
If you could stay quiet for 5 minutes, I'll think that you are worth my attention.
Ooh, boo boo. I wouldn't say that
John,
now.
if I may, you
Oh,
still haven't answered my question.
Yeah.
Or
Ooh.
Mark.
Oh, yeah. There is a teensy bit of a problem here that I have. That I, unfortunately, and as he starts talking about this, you see his very like jovial demeanor swiftly change into very serious, and he almost seems like like a cold rage, like a cold fire is burning underneath him. But he's suppressing it as best he can, although it's hard for him, you can tell. There's a problem that I can't get to at the moment, unfortunately. Barren stuff. You know how it is. Maybe. I don't know. But there's someone that I need to be picked up, for lack of a better word. And by picked up, I mean rescued from kindred.
no.
You following me? Are we getting
Okay.
it? Yeah. Um yeah. So if you could do me that solid, I would. Tell me, Dara and Oscar, do you have domain in Alga Arbor?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, besides your homes or businesses, like domains.
No, that would be a no.
Mm-mm.
If you can do me this favor, you will all receive a domain in my territory.
How
Sounds
large of a
important.
domain are we talking?
6 blocks. Nothing too big.
It's a start.
Not bad.
I'm just in it for the fun, honestly. But I'll also take a domain.
Good. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll have Kim give you the details. I gotta go now. I gotta bounce. Business. Drinks are down there. You're free to, to drink your fill. Not
At
literally.
the door.
And
Immediately.
that's rude. And yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah. All right. And
Bye,
that
John. It was nice talking to you.
he gives you a
Bye,
wink as
John.
he exits out of a door that you didn't know was there, that was behind his desk on the back wall. That leads into a hallway that you can see. It's just stone, concrete, or something.
Noted.
And that
Javier, thank you
is
so
where
much
we'll
for
go to break.
introducing me to him. He's great.
I'm gone. I don't know who you're talking to. I'm at the door and downstairs already.
Can I just
That's-
say, when you were like, ha ha ha, don't do that, I died for like 5 minutes. Just
That's where we're gonna go to break, everybody. We'll return in about 15 minutes with more blood tax.
Bye.
Stick. See you later. Welcome. Welcome back to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle Blood Tax. We hope you all had a fantastic break. We sure did. And let's jump back straight into the game, ma'am. So you all have just received a task from dear old John, who's left you in the club. Tell me, how hungry are our kindred this evening?
That a one, nothing wild.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
And Javier, has Javier had any food or drink?
Oh yeah, I had a burger and some boba. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That was this morning. It is like midnight right now.
Oh, I probably had another one.
Sorry, no, it wouldn't be midnight. It'd be like 10 p.m.
I would probably have. I would have probably had some before. Yeah.
Can I quickly tell a joke?
Oh God.
So
Tell everybody what's going on.
Joel, ask me what boba.
I don't want to.
Boba these nuts.
You heard it
Yep,
here
that's
first.
why they
Got
want to.
him.
Heard it here
Daddy.
first. Tell your friends, tell your family. It's going down. I'm yelling.
Okay.
We were off stream for 15 minutes, and Tenzin decides to make the joke when we're streaming.
Yes.
You know, you got to pick your battles.
Perfect
I
timing.
forgot
is what
until
I'm saying.
now. You reminded us of what you ate.
No, I probably bought food on the way somewhere during the day.
All right. For the sake of time, then let's skip
Yes.
ahead.
Okay.
You have finished taking in whatever pleasantries you would have during the club. It was a great time. However, one of John's security guards comes up to you. Are y'all the people Mr. Blade told us to help out to get to where you need to go or something?
Yes. Do you see any other ragtag group of vamps and whatever that is?
Yes, it is us.
Vamps? What do you mean?
Anyway, next question.
Kindreds.
What is that?
It is
Kindred
us. What do you
spirits?
want?
Ooh, right. This one doesn't know. Okay. I forget what I said. Can I do some like vampire voodoo shit?
Do you have dominate?
Oh, Dara, you are not very sneaky. Do I have dominate?
That's how you know you're living rent free in somebody's head, because they think you're fucking with their balance. Oh shit. You see that?
Where do you find dominate? Like, is that under some?
It's a power
discipline.
that you have to
do
pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, no. Then I don't think so.
Then
You have a different type of dominate, I'm sure.
this person
Hey,
doesn't
you.
seem to like have catch like he just seems confused. Like, what do you mean vamps, kindred? Like, whatever. Anyway, look, John told me to take you to this place out in like the boonies or whatever, and we're just gonna take you over there, and yeah, you all good to go? Did you want to do some stuff beforehand?
Why? What are you offering?
I don't know. Did you want to like grab something like you want to like
Either way.
something to eat?
Let's go. Move.
I could be tempted, but you're really not my type.
Okay. Yeah, sure. right this way. Everybody's type, I swear. Anyway,
I will explicitly wait for all three of the vampires to be in front of me, and I'll be closing in the back just to keep an eye on everybody.
Even your friend?
understandable.
Friend is a strong word.
You are led to the before mentioned parking garage, in which you see one of John's many blacked out SUVs is pulled up to the curb for you all to hop in. This person drives you to an area in Regents. Regents is a hotbed for criminal activity. This is the type of place where there's no one out at night because everybody minds their own fucking business.
Mm. This is the perfect place for me then.
You drive through the nearly empty city streets. You see random figures in alleyways and parks sitting on benches in hoodies and whatnot, just looking at the car that drives by. Not anything hostile, just kind of like watching. Um, and you make your way to what looks like an abandoned warehouse in part of the city. Your driver, yeah, he told me to drop y'all off here. You can sit in here for a minute if you want. He hasn't pulled up directly to the warehouse. He is about a block away from it. And he just points to it.
Get out.
And 1 second here. He lets you know, he's just kind of like, I'll give you all time to, talk about whatever you're about to do here. So I'll just step outside and, make sure nobody comes up to the car and messes with it. It's like soundproof. He like knocks on the window. So like, yeah, I won't be able to hear you. John certainly likes it that way when he's in the car. So, talk to your heart's content. And then he steps out of the vehicle.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
No
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Door closes and you see him just stand guard. He steps away a couple feet onto the sidewalk, and he just stands there, just watching up and down the street.
Okay. So I think there's a couple of things we all kind of got to get together right now. Javier, you
Not this.
Are we about to have a therapy session?
no, but I do want to say that, and don't take, you know what? I'm just going to be speaking. You probably, it's best to stay behind us. I know you got the whole, vampire hunter killer thing, whatever that little shindig, right? You got it. Cool beans. It is what it is. Whatever the fuck that we're about to do, it's probably best to stay behind people, and because, yeah, just
Well,
if I may, because I know Javier, so let me, root for him a little bit. He is a human, yes, and I can be a little protective of him, so maybe I kind of act like he can't do anything sometimes, but he's actually quite capable. He's very fragile capability, but capable. I think he's of some use to us. I mean, I don't want to use him as like bait or anything. I'm a hard no on that. In case that was what anyone was thinking, I glance at Dara. But I just, I'm eating nuts as I say this. I have bar nuts that I stole.
look, it doesn't matter to me if he's useful or not. I'm just not going to be stuck on babysitting duty. That's all.
Well,
So
okay,
do
well,
what you will,
then it's me.
and then
Say that
I'll
it's
just
me.
do.
I'm on babysitting duty.
Perfect. So
Look.
I'm just gonna do what we do as kindred,
Yes.
and he can do what he needs to do.
I think that if we all just keep in mind that our goal is to work together and then get some domain, whatever that is or why it's important, I think we'll have a good time if we all just, collaborate. Stop.
yes.
Collaborate and listen. You know that song? It was pretty big. It's really good.
I was there when the song was created. So
oh my
yeah,
god, really?
we're not going to talk about how old I am. Just on a serious note, I don't care enough about you to lie to you. So that's why I'm being probably harshly truthful to you. Stay behind us.
Are you all done? Can we talk about the plan now?
Okay, you took that better than I had anticipated. So
I had
I
no
think we're good.
plans. I was going to keep the two of you in my sights because I don't trust either of you as far as I can throw you, which is frankly not as far as you would expect. That said, we have a mission, and I'd rather spend as little time as possible with the three of you as I could. So, what would be our approach?
I like
Great
being
question.
sneaky. I think that's always
No,
fun
you do
to be a
not.
little sneaky.
You said you'd lead, Oscar. What's your
Okay.
plan?
Hold on real quick. At this point, I would like to kind of close my eyes and just try and use one of my abilities, my
Oh,
premonition, to
nice.
see what may potentially happen.
Premonition. It is a rouse check.
Ooh.
By the way, with premonition, there's a double way to use it. Either I can just give you one automatically, which won't cost anything, or you can ask for one, which will cost you a rouse check. So in this case, rouse check, and then you have to roll something. Let me double check.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
Chronicler, storyteller,
Yep.
Excel.
Yep.
Is there any while this vampire shenanigan is happening, are there any outward signs of what this individual is
You tell me,
doing?
Oscar. Oscar, what is there any visual, physical thing that happens while you use this ability?
Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
Is there a physical thing that
Not fishing
happens
for
while you
any
use this ability?
information or anything.
Not that I'm aware of, but I'm sure Dara seen me use it to where like maybe my eyes pop
Do
up.
I get to decide? Because it's not
Yeah, you know
gonna be
what?
pretty.
You decide for me because I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I'm just closing my eyes and things
Amazing.
happen. Dara, what do you see?
When Oscar does the closing eyes and tries to like see some future shit, yes, the eyes roll back, but we can't see it because the lids are closed. But the the throat here, it kind of like inflates here.
Oh my god.
Kind of like looks
is
like
he
it's
okay?
filling with air. So it's
Wait for
doing
it.
a little pulsing thing. Just a uncomfortable looking thing. He doesn't feel it. He no one's ever
Oh.
told him.
Dara,
And I
Close
find
my
it
eyes.
hilarious.
Do you know if he can
Duly
hear us
noted.
right now?
No, he's doing his little
Okay, he can't
future
hear us
check.
because that looks fucked up. And I need
Oh,
to
he's
say
fine.
That's good to know. I just got some information that I didn't have before. Good to know.
It's a special thing of
that.
his.
He
That
looks like
not many
he-
can
a
do
frog.
it.
He's bloating like a frog.
He's a little guy, is what he is. Just a little guy.
Okay.
They do make the
He was
freaking
kind of cute
frogs gay.
before this.
But now he's adorable, right?
Sure.
Oscar,
I find it cute.
what'd you get on that rouse check there?
What did you need me to roll for the rouse check? My apologies.
Just put your hunger at 1 and then 1 in your dice pool. You're essentially just rolling one die, one hunger die to see whether or not you use it'll activate either way. It determines whether or not you get hungry from using this.
Did it just hit you what you did?
I got 2 successes.
All right. You just need one die next time.
Okay.
But you got successes, so you're fine.
Yeah.
So now I need you to roll for me your resolve plus your aspects.
Okay.
Sorry, I just realized how that looks.
Yeah, I saw you just like realize what you created,
Oh.
the monstrosity.
See, this is how I don't keep track of what comes out of my mouth, actually. So this.
No,
So
please
Sorry.
don't ever start.
you said resolve plus what?
Aspects.
Aspects. Okay, so this could be 3, 1, 2.
Don't forget to include your hunger die in there.
So then it should be 4 dice, correct?
How
Is
many-
it good? Because I have, what is it? I have 2 for resolve,
Mhm.
1 for my aspects, and I'm just gonna use that. So
you have 1 in aspects?
yeah.
I believe. I was looking at it. I believe premonition is a level 2 ability. So if you have one of an aspects, you would not be able to have premonition.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool
He
beans
just
then.
closes his eyes and his neck starts inflating, and he thinks he's getting a vision, but it's just the blood rushing his head.
Almost. You've been working on using that ability, but it just hasn't quite come in yet.
Yeah, not there yet. Not there yet. Yeah, I got nothing.
However, at this moment, Dara, you receive a text. It's from John. You don't know when he got your number, but he has it.
Oh, thank God he's still texting me.
He puts you all in a group chat.
Fuck.
And
Oh, well,
says,
he can't. I'm using a flip phone. No group chats and flip phones.
Touche. Dara, you received this text. In the text from John, it says, by the way, if she's hurt, you all die. Just saying. All right.
Did you all get that little message from John?
He's clearly talking about me.
Pretty sure it's about the person we're picking up.
Oh.
I haven't gotten any messages from anyone.
So she
Well,
can't die.
It's precious cargo, is what John is saying. If there's a single scratch on her, we may lose more than a limb.
Oh, Javier, maybe it is best if you don't come. You're a little rough. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean?
Have I hurt you at all? Ever in the time that we've worked together?
Not me, but other people.
Precisely.
Well, whoever we're picking up could also be kindred, so maybe she should be more worried about us than this pet of yours.
I don't like calling him a pet, but okay.
Okay.
Are you done with the facade, or can we get down to business?
Oh, there's no facade. This is it. Like what you're seeing is what you're getting.
The faster we finish this, the better. And I just step out of the car. I don't want to spend any more time with these people than I have to.
I'm so glad I can't really breathe because they can really
You would smell garlic, a lot of it.
It's just a lot of it, whatever that is.
Do you think they actually? You think he actually believes that?
Aroma reminds me of my time in Italy.
While they're talking inside Extel, yes. I'm going to don everything. I'm gonna put on my fucking cross just in case. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out a whole fucking ball of garlic. I'm gonna just put it in my pocket. I'm gonna make sure that my gun is loaded up. I'm gonna pat my alcohol down to make sure that everything is where it needs to be. And before I wait for anybody else to emerge from the car, I'm already walking.
You all watch as a pod comes from the sky and lands. I'm just kidding. Tell me, Javier, what do you do as you approach the building? Are you doing this stealthily? Or are you doing this?
Yes, I was. Yes.
Roll Dex and stealth for me.
I'm gonna pretend that I am. I'm gonna grab one of my bottles of alcohol from my bag, and I'm gonna pretend that I'm a drunkard.
Ooh.
Roll your Dex and subterfuge for me here.
That's 6, baby. 3 successes.
3 successes.
Good rolls tonight.
Let me roll for.
I'm still really proud of that. 13 successes on a 16, oof, but
my God.
It doesn't count because I don't have that on anything, and I will never have it on anything because I'm a human.
You excited? You seem excited.
I'm so ready to die.
You got 3 successes. Okay. So
yes,
a couple things happen. You all watch as Javier just kind of like pulls out and starts just kind of.
Mm-hmm. I take a good swing just to be able to have the alcohol breath.
As he's walking up to the warehouse, one person comes out. Yo, buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
Doing, don't you?
No, you don't.
I am Hector. Kevin. James.
Yeah, James, how'd you know my name? Look,
Ah,
no,
shit.
look.
Are you from the factory?
From the what?
It's from work.
Look, you can't be here. You.
Well,
What
Can
are you?
we
What are you?
hear
What are you doing over
Javier
here?
talking to someone?
but I am here.
You can
Well,
see him. You cannot hear.
Okay, well, I bet he clearly looks like he's talking to someone.
Yeah.
So I definitely immediately get out of the car.
I'm going to keep walking then. I'm going to be like, it's nice to see you. See you at work. And I just keep walking. I'm going to just go around and away down the rest of the street if there's any.
Okay.
I follow him.
You make your way. You hear.
I am keeping my eyes open, see if I see anything extra.
You hear.
Apart from Karma coming over here to join my subterfuge.
You hear the guy just go fucking drunks and just walks. He walks back inside.
Cool.
Roll wits and awareness for me. Meanwhile,
Wait to awareness. I'm good. I am witty and
Oscar
aware.
and Dara, what are you doing? You have seen
Well,
Karma hop out of the car and follow Javier around the corner somewhere.
Dara is kind of like just checking her texts, just like, oh my gosh, like she just does not care what they're doing. Just, giving them a little time to see what they're trying to do. There wasn't really much of a communication, so she's just gonna like check if there's any texts, anything from Tensang maybe, because that was such a weird exchange before.
Nope.
Nothing, huh?
For a moment, you see the three little dots, like they're
Oh,
about to type
not
something,
that.
but
Oh
Not
no.
that.
Oh, that's the
not
worst.
that.
it's kind of there
No.
for a while, and then it disappears.
It's the worst day ever.
I am having anxiety and I'm not even the person in the scene.
Well, that's annoying. So I almost want to destroy my phone. This would be like the fucking 40th phone, but no.
Mhm.
We need to communicate, so I won't destroy it. I look to Oscar and say, well, when do you think we should give them a hand?
I mean, I'm enjoying the show as it is so far. I mean, um, Javier's looking drunk, and Karma is following after him. So,
It's
um,
clearly that stranger in that warehouse. That's clearly where we need to barge
oh,
in.
absolutely. Like you don't warehouse at this time of night. Come on.
Yeah, guarding it. It's so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So why did that idiot go past them when clearly that's the target?
So, you ready to head on in there? Take care of business.
Yeah, I think what we should do is maybe try to get a higher advantage because I want to see inside without just barging in head first, just in case we hurt somebody we shouldn't hurt. So
Yeah. I'm down for that.
so like can we do something like that? Can we like crawl up the walls and look at a window or something from the side of that building?
Tell me, do either of you have? Yeah, actually, let me pull up your character sheets here really quick.
Just in case it's appropriate. I rolled the 3 on the roll that you made me roll.
Yes,
3 success.
3 successes. You
Yes.
you don't see much. There's like outside of the person who came out of the building, there's no one else here around the side. It's kind of there was a bit of a wall as you started walking down the street, but it's kind of broken and not really taken care of. This is an abandoned warehouse. Nobody really takes care of it anymore. And you don't see many other people around. You just kind of see the building itself is rather dark. You can't really see anything in there, and yeah, it is just, as far as you can tell, mostly unprotected.
As soon as the guy is out of view,
Mhm.
I'm going to. So before I do anything stupid, because I am going to do stupid things. I am a human in a Vampire the Masquerade game, after all.
Yeah, it do indeed be like that.
Can you describe to me the layout of this area specifically? Like, where am I in relation? Like, is it a corner warehouse or is there like other places?
It
like,
is it is on the corner of a street. It takes up
Mhm.
a pretty large chunk of land because there's the building itself, and then there's areas around the building like the parking lot, and then other areas in the back where you assume what they would hold whatever they were like moving or processing in this warehouse, whatever when it ran at all.
Mhm.
Um, um, Across the street there are homes. It seems again lights out. Nobody really is up this time of night in this area. Um,
Mhm.
um, Across the street from where you were at the car, on the other side is a park, um, and then to the other side of the building, on that same street you came from where you left the car, there are just other buildings that are there, businesses that are closed for the night that haven't been, that aren't like abandoned or anything, but that are just like um, closed at the time.
And then I kept walking on down the sidewalk. Did I go? What my path led me around the warehouse?
Yep, because it is on a corner. So if you walk down the sidewalk uh, to the right, which in my perspective, that's where you pointed, um, um, then you would have had to go around the corner because the warehouse doesn't go any
Okay.
further than that.
And he seems to be fine with it.
Yeah, he walked back in as soon as you walked away. Like
Okay.
he watched you walk back to the sidewalk and then just kind of like went back inside.
Cool. Now that we have that squared away, we're both on the same page to it. Once he's out of sight, would it be possible for me to defense?
Hop it.
Like, yeah.
There's an opening. You can walk through it. It is.
Oh.
It is not maintained.
Oh, I'm in there. I gun in one hand, Molotov in the other, quietly sneaking my way in there.
Love
With
it.
my heels clacking in the
Molotov.
background.
Smolotov.
No, it's just a regular
Love it.
Molotov. I have
Oh,
different
oh,
types,
sexy.
different
okay.
sizes.
Okay, different ones.
All right, so roll for me your dex in stealth.
And stealth is.
I'm not seeing.
Do I
what
also need to roll
disciplines-
that?
You mean my servitor? Oh no, stealth. I
Yes,
saw
if
stealth.
you are
Stealth.
following, then yes.
Oh yes, of course. Okay.
Two
then
successes.
If it's a big Molotov, you call it a Molotov.
Let me check. That's
No,
my
I just
stealth,
call it a Molotov.
dex.
So
I call them all Molotovs.
Tintin,
Yeah.
Dara. No, the disciplines you have are fortitude, celerity, presence, and aspects. Correct.
Yes.
Those powers would not. Celerity might at higher levels. I don't believe you have a high enough celerity for this. So what you have now would not allow you to scale the building. However, you could, at least using the powers, you could still try to do it physically, though.
Yeah, I'll do it physically.
The same thing for Oscar as well.
Yeah, I'll do it physically.
All right, if you want to climb up the side of the building, there are some pretty solid footholds. As I said, the building is in kind of disrepair, so there are pieces of it that have chipped away. Go ahead and roll for me your strength and athletics for me.
Okay, strength.
The difficulty here will be 3.
And athletics. Ooh, and that's a 5. And wait, 5 is like with the 2 abilities together, and hunger dice is an extra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, this should be taken into account. Are you being stealthy about this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then also roll for me your dex and stealth.
Okay, so I did the strength and athletics. That's what you
Mhm.
said, and I
Yep.
got 2 successes.
Okay.
And then you said roll again.
Yeah, roll dex and stealth.
Dex 3 and stealth.
And Javier, what did you get on your dex and stealth? And karma?
A big fat goose egg, baby.
Nice.
Can we say that I like trip over my heels while going, Javier, Javier? And then
For
I
the
just
record,
bump into a trash can and make a loud clanging noise.
would Karma even be able to notice me at this point?
I only got 2
'Cause-
successes.
Because I
She
have
was
entered
following-
stealth mode. So.
She was following behind you, so unless you like
Well,
were
but
trying to get away from her.
I was talking to the dude by the time that Karma got out of the car. By then, I'm all like, by the time she gets to the warehouse, I'm already around the corner and in the warehouse.
Well, she
space,
followed you around the corner, she said.
I've been following you
moves
the
fast.
whole time.
Yeah.
I feel
so
like there's a bit of time issues there,
now
but
you
all
do
right.
you do have a pretty good stealth here. So you know, if you want, you very much could slip away.
Oh yeah, I don't want Karma to follow me with those
Don't
heels.
shake me off, Javier.
You
Um,
kidding
I'm
me?
here to protect
Shake
you.
her off. Shake her
Get
off. Sorry.
I don't want that. Jeopardizing my mission here. I don't want my head to be ripped off, man.
Okay.
Come on now.
So Karma. If you
So
wish
rude.
to if you wish to try to find Javier, you would have to
Yeah.
beat Javier's successes in stealth with your wits and awareness.
Wits and awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'm gonna do it for the meme.
You
Do it
literally
for
have
the
to roll
memes.
2
Do
or
it
higher,
for the
right?
vine. I miss
I
that.
got
Go.
2 successes. So I don't
The-
think that beats.
It's a tie, and a tie always goes towards the act of kindred in a situation. So,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
me, because I'm the one stealthing.
but you are not
Right?
a kindred.
You're
Fuck
not a
you.
kindred? Oh.
Oh, eat that
Um,
bacon.
So
Hey, how's that shit taste?
Yeah.
so
Ah.
while for a moment
Like you're
you
not gonna be
lost-
saved down the line.
For a moment you lost Javier, and then you can wait. Oh, there he is. And then
I'm just standing in the corner of the warehouse with gun and Molotov in hand, just peeking around the corner.
Dara, what did you get for your stealth roll, and also Oscar, what did you get for your 2 rolls?
I only got 2 successes out of the whole 2 combo roll thing.
I got for the first one I got a 1 success, and for the second one I got 2 successes.
All right, a couple of things happen.
I know.
Dara, you find it slightly easier than Oscar to try to scale the side of this building. However, you slip and lose your footing. You weren't too far up, so you don't take any damage as you come back down. But you're not able to climb up the side. Oscar, you don't get very far off the ground. You get like a couple, and you get like, no.
You know, I actually like, what is it? I painted my nails for the evening. I got them in black, and as soon as I felt something, a chip at them, like, oh god, and slipped back down.
Yeah, the wood is rotted. It's just not climbing material.
However, Oscar, you are quieter than Dara is as you fall back down. But, Dara, there is enough noise to cause worry that someone might have heard that.
Well, I immediately split open a few buttons, have my cleavage showing, mess up my hair a little bit, and take off a shoe and just kind of like leave it a little bit of a distance, throw it a little bit, and just like kind of like mermaid pose on the floor, ready to be found if anybody shows up.
All right, love it. Ready for this.
I will
Mhm.
lean into like a dark, like seeing Dara do that. I want to like lean into into like the darkness and blend and just like, let's see what happens. And then there's an ambush.
Let's hop over to Karma and Javier Cam really quick. So you are on the side of the building, not on it, but next to the building. Karma has made some noise. However, there seems to be something else, in a window that you're nearby. You're peeking in, and you can see 3 people standing around. One first is distracted by whatever sound is and looks towards your direction, but immediately turns towards the front, where you just came from, and then starts heading that way.
All three of them, or just the
Oh,
one?
shit.
Just one.
That's
Although
not-
the other two seem to be alert at the moment.
I'm gonna turn to Karma. I'm gonna just
I'm
quiet.
obviously trying to be quiet right now. I'm obviously.
Do better. And I'm gonna just
Okay,
go
that
around the.
doesn't help.
I'm gonna go around the
Javier.
corner. I'm just
I
gonna
like
go
him, but
around-
he's such a grump. Ugh. And I just follow him. I just continue to follow him.
I'm gonna go around the corner and try to find my way inside.
You have to go around pretty much almost the entire building, but you soon find a back door. It isn't locked, however, it might make a sound. Again, this building's in disrepair. It's a metal door, and you don't know how well the hinges are, whether it creaks or not. So while you could open it, because it is unlocked, there is a chance you might be heard.
Is there roof access anywhere that I might have seen? Like a stair, like a.
As you look towards the down the length of the back of the building, you do see a fire escape.
Oh, I absolutely pull down the fire escape. I like just jump and grab it and pull it down.
If I see her doing that, can I just quick open the door? Since fire escapes are fucking loud.
Yeah, I was about to say you might have to roll a stealth check for this one. Okay, here's what we're gonna see who's loudest here. This is gonna be fun. Both of you roll Dex and stealth for me.
If I know
Dex and
karma,
stealth.
Whew.
I know karma.
Oh, I'm gonna willpower reroll that.
Do it.
Dex
Do it.
is fair plus stealth.
How do
which
I
is
don't know how it works
nothing.
on the. Okay, 3 successes.
Okay.
Oh, 3 successes.
Kindred.
Looks like we have a 3-way tie here.
Oh,
Um,
menage a
Karma
trois.
loves a 3-way.
For the
So-
record, I just want to make it clear. While I am opening the door, I am also attempting to hide behind the door. So I'm just like pulling it in towards me.
Got it.
Okay.
Here's what we're gonna do. Karma, high or low?
Hi.
Your sound is the loudest.
I guess that's just karma for you. To be
Yeah,
honest, I
who's
actually
the
kind of
useless
wanted
one
my
now,
sound to be
Kindred?
the loudest because I did want to draw them. I think it's actually smart to draw them to me.
You hear, hey, go check that out. And then one of them runs out the back door. He's going, how did this thing get open? And then, hey, and starts coming towards you.
Yeah, I just keep walking. I just keep going. So it starts a chase for me.
Would I know if the door closes once I let go of it?
It is rather heavy. It will, but you can, it wouldn't be hard to
Jam it.
gently close it purposefully.
I don't want to close it. I have it open now. You said I saw 3 guys indoors, right?
Yep, and you saw
Did I
one
was
go
one
towards the front.
there was another one.
and one
that
has
was-
run out the back.
Was one of those 3 the guy that I saw at the entrance?
Yeah, the one that went out toward the front is the one you saw at the entrance.
Okay. Well, Karma needs to learn eventually that her actions have consequences, and I won't always be there to save her. So I'm gonna just wait for the guy to not be in view, and I'm gonna head inside.
Nice. And I assume you gently close the door behind you.
What? I'm going to put something in the way so that it doesn't close all the way. Exit strategy.
Okay, nice. You're able to find, something solid enough, like if there's.
I'm sure I
bits
could
of
just put on a
debris
cross or
around.
something. I have
Yeah.
I have throwing crosses. I'm like
Yeah.
a ninja, a religious ninja that isn't actually religious.
Love it.
Yeah.
And
That's on my Tinder
Inside,
bio. Sorry.
inside, you see the one person that you saw before. But what you couldn't see, which now is plainly in view, he stands
Not throwing
near
flies.
a bed. And on this bed, you can see a tan skin woman with dark brown hair that goes about down to her shoulders. And she's wearing what looks to be just normal, like out and about clothes, just shirt and jeans. But she is out of it.
And there's one guy in the room that I can see, right?
Mhm. But from this woman, as she seems to be drifting in and out of consciousness uncontrollably during one of her brief moments awake, she mutters
nervous,
the
you're
word
nervous.
John. And that's where we'll end the session.
God, fuck. We have 30 minutes. We could do 30 more minutes. I mean, come on.
Hey, no. Maybe Extel's like, I'm fucking tired.
If
There's a plan.
I was stopping for the sake of time. However, if you all wish to continue, we can.
No.
I don't believe we can get through the entire.
Lily, your microphone
chapter.
is muted.
Whose was muted?
It is. It was muted, but it's
Oh.
not anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, if you all wish to continue, we totally can. It's up to you.
No. I think,
that's
a
I think it's
great
okay.
cliffhanger.
It's fine.
It's a
Are
good
you kidding?
Yeah.
cliffhanger.
No, right? I'm good. At
It'll
cliffhangers.
definitely
I
keep
want
me
to
coming
know,
back.
but at the same time, I'm like, oh.
Also, fuck all of y'all vampires. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. I think I just want to thank everybody for watching and sticking around even while I tried to figure out technical difficulties this entire time. So I do deeply
course.
appreciate it.
Stick around, everybody, because this is our first stream, so we're handling stuff, so please be patient with us. It is awesome, and Layla has been amazing with helping us with all this stuff.
Learned so fast.
And
oh my
on
God.
that note, let's do our outros.
Yes, indeed.
Since Layla decided to open up, Layla, where can people find you?
You can't find me.
That's not true.
Okay, no. You can find me on Twitter. You can see where I am on Twitter on the screen here. Hi, that's me. I'm here doing this game, and it's great, and it's one of my favorite games I've ever played for sure. Wow, these people are literally incredible. I'm speechless. I also I don't know. I'm going to be in a one shot at some point, and I'll post about that on Twitter. If you want to know more about where to find me, follow me on Twitter. That's where I post about everything I'm doing. I also post collages of game ideas I have that I think are fun. I think I make fun things. And that's me.
Since we're going to be doing it in order, Justin, where can people find you?
Hey, thanks again, everybody, for watching. I am Justin. You can find me at nearly all of my socials at @ForeverDM_Justin. On Hive, it's the same thing. Just take out the underscore, and you'll be able to find me there. I have, besides this, I have I think a 3-shot coming up in the month of. Excuse my dog, Dookie. He's a little bit of an older man and has a little bit of a cough. So if you, in case you heard that. But you will be able to catch me playing the Aliens RPG with a couple of other veterans on Saturdays, starting I want to say the 3rd of December, and that'll go until January. So you'll be able to catch me then. I'll post up everything I do on my socials, that way you guys can see it. And yeah, so that's it.
Awesome. That's awesome. Tinson, what about you? Where can people find you?
Just gotta say, hey Justin, what's cough dog? Hi,
What's
I'm
cuffed up?
Tenzin. You can find me on Twitter, I guess, under Tenzin Days. Thank you so much for being here. This is only the second episode, but yeah, I it's just gonna get even more wild from here. So I hope you keep coming back every Wednesday around 7 to 8 p.m. EST, depending on tech issues. So thank you so much.
Anywhere else people can find you, or?
Yeah, Tenzin Days, Twitter, whatever.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if you had other games running or anything.
Do I have well,
Oh.
oh, you know what? Yeah, I am a part of a podcast right now. It's under Ballad of the Seven Dice on Twitter.
There you
It's
go.
the Carcosa podcast. There's two campaigns kind of coinciding. One is a Pathfinder 2E and one is Cthulhu, and I'm in the Cthulhu one, and I play a different character, hopefully, in there that's different from this one, if you can tell them apart. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
I am now following it, and everybody else should be too. Go
Yeah.
follow.
Aw.
Follow all of these lovely people. Thank you.
Yes.
Since Excel is the storyteller, it's only fair that he goes last. So hi, I'm Joel. Right now, this has consumed my life, and I have very little other live stream stuff to do. Take a Roll has been a wonderful experience to build. I've been working on this for 6 months, and you only seen the results now, which doesn't seem impressive because we have a lot of tech issues, but it's still worth it. Besides that, follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter more often than not, but with recent events, probably not going to be there for long as anybody else. So you should follow me on Twitter, so you can be the last person to follow me on Twitter before Twitter crashes and burns. Beyond that, I am also keep an eye on my Twitter and my social media, because I finished Take Your Role and made it a reality. I'm in the process of finishing up the very basic general rules of a TTRPG that is just an excuse for me to make my friends make Sonic OCs, and that is not a joke. That is not hyperbole. That was the original intent, and it's actually much better than I expected, to be perfectly honest. It's true.
Ooh.
Dope.
It's true.
While we're talking
Once
about
it
it,
comes out.
I play a lion named Jag. Yes.
Oh my god.
Who is just a like intense, just a brawler type. Actually, he's not intense at all. He's very awkward, so very socially awkward, and he kind of talks like yeah, sure, I'll do that.
It's true.
It's a
we
fantastic game.
We did session with 0. We did the first session last week, and we're doing the second one tomorrow. And everything is actually going incredibly smoothly. I'm super excited to finally I'm getting close to it. I don't know if it'll happen in December or in January, but soon enough I'll be able to share that with the world, and I am fucking excited about it. But that's all I have currently for now. On the front of Take Your Role, there are talks about getting a second game running next month. We don't have anything set in stone, because it's difficult enough to run one game. Getting a second game going is tough. But keep your eyes on here. And we also have we opened a VOD channel on YouTube, so that once the streams are over, it'll be uploaded over there, and you can just watch it whenever you want.
If you missed the live session, yeah.
So for those of you who are new, there is, yes, in the description below, there's a link. It just says Twitter and then VOD archive. That's where it is. So if you wanted to catch up on the last session ahead of next session, you should be able to do it there. Anyway, that's all for Take Your Role. So Excel?
Yeah, I mean, I'm running this game on Take Your Roll, so please come by, watch me, watch us all be awesome. um um I'm also the social media manager for Take Your Roll. So if you see anything tweeted out that's like wild and corny, it's me, just know. um Other than that, yeah, I'm mostly here. I got other stuff coming up. Just keep it watching my socials at Xtrill the King. Follow me on most platforms, Twitter. We know what's happening there. And then Hive, I'm on there now. Instagram, TikTok. Follow me. You'll see some cool stuff. I'm gonna try to. I have a post up about whether or not anyone wants to hear me speak to them, read my stories in a podcast form. So if you want to hear my voice more, go vote on that, I guess. Or if you don't, also go vote on that because there's a no option as well.
It's
I-
just no option.
I think we're all going to vote yes, but with a velvet voice.
Let your voice be heard about whether or not you think Extel's voice should be heard.
Should be heard.
Let me know how grating my voice is to you. No.
It's
Smooth
great.
Like butter. Smooth like butter.
All right.
Like,
But we appreciate
yeah.
you all for coming by and watching the stream and being so patient with us. We're having a great time here, and we hope you have a great time, Hanky. So make sure to make a character, grab some dice, and take your roll.
Bye.
Bye.